Welcome to another live stream on custom screen printing. My name is Wayne, and I'm your host tonight on my channel. Um, well, we're getting ready for a sunny winter storm with 2 feet of snow. We get a snow blower. We're not going to lose power, they said, so there's only fluffy white snow. So anyway, we don't get snow that often, and we usually do get snow, but not that much, not that often. But we do get it once in a while. When we do, it's always in January or February. So this time it's in January. I hope we don't get one in February. Let's hope not. So we're getting one in January, and I gotta get the snowblower up and running again. And every time I use that stupid snowblower, I forget how to use it. So I have to remember how to use it. So I know I have to start plug it in and charge the starter until you can start up the snowblower. So anyway, oh hey, Daybreak 76, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's going on there, young lady? What's up? So 2 feet of snow. They're saying we're going to get 2 to 24 inches. I don't know, 2 a foot, 2 feet, 2 foot snow. Light fluffy snow, but a lot of it. And same here, there, Daybreak. So it's just a funny thing, we don't hardly get snow around here. Very seldom we get a flurry or two, but we don't get snow. Sometimes we get real warm weather. But this year it went completely crazy, and it was getting colder weather as what I used to get when I was a kid. But it took a while to get here. But when it did, it doesn't want to leave. Canada started it. They brought their cold blast air from Canada. All right, Daybreak 76. What are you up to tonight? What's going on? Got anything to talk about? If you want to come up on the panel, I'll let you up here. I know you only have an email on your about page, do you? But I'll let you up through the chat. I ain't worried about it. We did have 3 people up, but they disappeared. Let me know if you want to come up, and I'll drop you the link. But anyway, let me go. I'm going to try to get someone out. I'm going to give a link to a friend of mine too. All right, let's see here. Hold on for a minute. Over here. Okay. Really? Just cleaning and moving furniture again. Okay. That's not too hard to do. That's an easy thing. Well, when you get done doing that, then you maybe can come up and chit chat with me and tell me how everything is going on your end. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll give you a link. So anyway, we have a live stream tonight on my channel. We're gonna go for maybe an hour or two on here, and then I'm gonna go off and do something I need to do, and then I'll be back watching videos. But right now, we just started the stream, so I'm not going anywhere. Um, so Sunday is going to be a wacky um, weather because I had to get my snowblower out, start it up, plow all the snow off the sidewalks and off the driveway and all that stuff, and then we can go back in the house. Plow will come in, plow it back in. I'll put the snow somewhere they won't plow it in again. So it's just a matter of time. It's just part of being in a city or suburb that things do happen like that. I don't know. Okay, let me take a look. All right, let me look. Okay. Okay. No, you don't have an email. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Daybreak 76. I'll give you a link in the chat. It don't matter. Don't worry about it. I can handle the situation. Come on up. Come on up. I gave you the link in the chat, and I'll kill it once you come up, okay? Come on up and join me. And I'll kill it once you come up here. But anyway, we don't usually get snow. We usually get it once in a great while, but these days, we've been getting a lot of snow lately, and it's kind of weird. It's like bringing back to yesterday when I was a kid. We used to get a lot of snow. But now these days, we don't get much, and when we do, we get nailed. It's always in January and February. Weird. Take it out of the chat there. Click that link in the chat there, Daybreak. Come on up. You don't have to. You'll check your email. I'll take the link out afterwards. I'll just keep an eye on in case someone tries to come up to the panel on the link. I'll kill it if they do. So, anyway, it's just a weird thing. That's all. It's kind of a freaky kind of weather type thing this year. Everything so. Oh, did you get the link? The link's right above you, down below you. Just click that link, Daybreak, and come on up. The link is right in the chat. Okay? I'm waiting for it to come up. So click that link and come on up. It's just a weird weather this year. I don't know who number 2 and number 3 is, but okay, here's Daybreak. Howdy, Miss Daybreak. How you doing?
All right. Taking a break.
Yeah? From what?
Moving furniture.
Oh, that's
Doing
fun.
housework.
What's this? Hey, it was nice seeing
Let me
you.
turn this down.
No problem there, Password 6805. How you doing? Let me check you out, see if I'm subscribed to you. If I'm not, I will subscribe to your channel. Yeah, Deggy Young and I are good friends. Yeah, well, I subscribed to you. I thought I was. You ain't got no content, but when you're ready to get content, let me know, all right? And I'll help you with
Yeah.
your minutes and stuff. All right, so you like the poetry prompt that our friend Dr. Sound with Dr. Allen? Did you
Yeah.
hear
It's
what he said
fun.
one night? He wanted me to write a poem. I don't want to write no poems. I'm not a poem writer.
He probably wants you to play guitar.
I'm a good songwriter, but I'm not a poetry guy, you know.
I think he
No.
wants you to play your guitar. I
He
don't
wants
know.
me to do something for him. I don't know what it is, but he wants me to do something for him.
Yeah, I
I don't
don't
know.
even. Yeah.
Maybe he wants to make him something. I don't know. See my ball cap? I made that, you know. That's it right there.
Mm.
Did you watch that ball cap video?
I got one from Sound Doctor in a shirt. It
Yeah, but
says
I
Sound
made a
Doctor.
video about the ball cap, right? I had a spirit in the studio with me,
Mm.
and it would help him. I didn't need help to do this. I think they wanted me to hold the screen for me or something. But
Mm.
it was in the studio, said help him. I heard it right, as clear as day, loud as anything. So they want me to. They want to get recognized. They want some recognition. I don't know why they want me to let everybody know that I can talk to the spirits. I don't want no one to know about that. What do you think I am? Some kind of another what do you call it? I don't know what the guy's name was.
The Whisperer.
No, it's one of those Band and Explorer guys I know on the Travel Channel. Um, Mr. Coffee guy, there, that older guy. He can talk to the spirits. Spirits talk to him and everything. There's certain people have that gift, but it's not that what I have. I don't have that kind of gift. The Lord gave me this gift for a reason, to doing good with it. But it's not doing evil with it. But they do some mischievous things sometimes that without me knowing it. But I guess they want to see if I'm paying attention. They always touch my green screens on my computer. They knock me off all the time. They're messing with my electronics. Oh,
Mm.
let's do it. See if he sees what we're doing. They're like brats, They like see if I'm watching and remove their makeup. Now they're not touching it. I told them not to, but
Mm.
they like to make like to be funny. They make jokes too. They'll make jokes and to say things, and they shouldn't say things, but they say things, but in a clean manner. But they say some funny jokes. They laugh and joke about stupid things, but it is funny when they come up with it, not me. But
When I do my poetry, I'll be right.
I have a sewing machine, right in front of me.
Mm.
Like my sister bought it for me, and that thing's a pain in the rear end. How to put the thread through it. Oh my God, was that ridiculous? I finally figured it out, but it was a hair pulling. I don't know hair to pull, but
I was thinking about making me some ruffle curtains, but I don't have a sewing machine.
that thing's tough to even thread out. That was a pain in the. It says two hooks in there, right? I know. I said, "What's the lady smoking?" There's no two holes in that needle or a hook to hook it in. What's she talking about? It's not even. I looked at it. There's no two holes in there. What's the lady talking about? I read
Mm.
the instructions in the box that came with the thing, and I threaded it that way. I thought you were with your friends. My girlfriend's texting me. Tell her to have fun with your friends. She gets bored and wants to talk to me sometimes. So what it is I'm doing these T-shirts, right? See, I'm never alone. See, I don't want to announce this to the world because people will be driving me up the wall. People are crazy. People are nuts about spiritual people. Like, you know what Jesus did when he fed the 5,000 or he was doing things? And they kept going after him every time, going, "Hey, Lord, you do me something. Heal me or do something." And I don't need the gift I have. I just have a gift that I can clean the house with a spirit and get rid of it. And people go crazy for that stuff. I announced it to the world I was doing that. I have a lot of people bothering me,
Mm.
driving me up the wall. I'm saying, "You leave me alone." So they want to get recognized. You want to get your own recognition, go get it then. I'm not telling people about you. I don't have to do anything. I don't even want to deal with it. I just deal with it once in a great while. I lost a friend not too long ago. That guy used to build the models. He
Mm.
died. He passed away, 51 years old.
What you mean? The
Yeah, he
one
died.
we was on live with?
Yeah, he died 51. He had a massive heart attack. You know why he had a massive heart attack? Because he had a spirit attached to him when he was 30 years old. And and it just took him. That's what happened when the spirit attaches to a human. They'll kill you. That's what I think did it. And I was trying to get the spirit off him, but it was on him too long. So you can't get it off once he's been on them that long. But I didn't kill him. He just happened to die. Now his family's all
Mm.
upset about it. Of course they're going to be upset, but we can't do nothing about it. It's just something that happened, and it shocked them all, of course. But it's hard to explain about stuff like that. Who drew the picture in the back here? Who drew that? You?
Oh, my daughter.
Okay. That's a nice picture.
Alright.
She an artist or? Oh, that's nice. Wow, that's a good drawing, huh? She does good, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that supposed to be you?
No.
Oh, I thought she was drawing about her mother or something. See, I learned all the stuff that I got, all these talents I have are not from me. Did you take it off the wall?
Yeah, I took it off.
Did you get it back on all right?
Yeah.
Um, I could play guitar, I can write songs if I wanted, but I'm not a poem writer. I'm not a poem writer. I mean,
Yeah.
I admit I can write a dumb song and make it rhyme and make it, But I gave my niece my stupid song. I gave her that one, the four walls. So if they answer, you're in trouble. As I said in the song, I said the four walls answer you. You ask them a question, then you have a problem. So don't talk to the four walls.
Mm.
So I gave her that song. I don't care about that one, but I do write some good stuff. But I don't tell anybody keep it off away from people because they ain't protected. But when you write a song, you can. I used to know a girl that years ago. When I was in school. She just wrote these poems, right, about things like rabbits and stuff, and she was good at it. Everything rhymed in that poem. Everything
Mm-hmm.
rhymed, and she was good at it. But some people are good at it, some people are not. I'm not no poem writer. I may, I do shirts and print screen printing and stuff, but I don't write poems. No, not my thing. Um, but I admit I can write a song when I need one, but I don't do that much that these days. I'm just waiting for my snowstorm to hit us on Sunday for the snow. Hey, John Ball, 2 feet of snow I'm going to be having. Two for the This claim we're going to get 24 inches, 2 feet, 24 inches, something like that. But I got the snowblower. I have to start it up on Sunday morning to get the snow out, and
Mm.
I have to charge up the starter because if you don't do that, it won't run.
I seen a person put a blanket over their car, and when they just pulled it off, and all the snow had came off.
Seen people do that. One guy had a nice looking vehicle. He covered it with a covering. He knows it's going to snow, so he put the cover over it, and it was vinyl. So when like you said, when he took the thing off, the snow went with it. Nice
Mm-hmm.
looking car he had. That's really he must. I swear the guy worships his darn car because it's so shiny like his head. I said, "What are you doing that with your car for?" He said, "Do you like that?" I said, "Yeah, but you look like you're worshiping your vehicle the way you shine the darn thing. 3 hours a day to go out and do that. It's as shiny as a baby's bottom." I said, "What are you doing?" So I love my car. So I know, I guess you do, as far as you don't live in it. Oh, I do that once in a while. I used to say all kinds of stuff.
Mm.
Snow, 4 days. Wait, 4 foot snow in 4. What, you, John Paul? Were you getting snow over there too? 4 foot snow, 4 days. Well, but people are crazy. People even bury themselves in their cars. You know that? Some guy asked to be buried in his car in the ground. Why
Mm.
would you want to do that? There was a Cadillac. He wanted to get buried in his car, and they did. They buried him in the car. Crazy. Nice. When
It's
you live,
raining now, but it's not snowing.
mm,
Is it raining where you are?
we're gonna have all snow. We're not gonna have no rain over here.
Mm.
We're gonna get nailed over here Sunday morning. It's not gonna be any rain in the snow. It's gonna be fluffy. Oh yeah. Oh really, John Paul? Wow. But we're not gonna get no rain in that snow. It's gonna be only fluffy stuff. It's gonna be a lot of snow though, and my snowblower will go right through it. It ain't gonna be anything to do with water or anything. But told my girlfriend, go have fun with your friends. And shut her up. She's like, have fun with your friends. Have
Wait.
fun with your friends. Don't pay attention to me right now. Just have fun with your friends. I told her.
Mm.
So I said, have fun with your friends. So she's very sociable. So um, no, I asked my sister. I was crazy about asking her to buy me this thing, right? But I'm too smart for my own good. So I said, oh, I'll learn that. I didn't realize how hard it was to sew that to put the thread in that darn. That drove me crazy. It took me 3 days to figure it out. I listened to a woman on a video on YouTube. Oh, you have two parts in the needle. I said, lady, what are you smoking? There's no two holes in that needle. I don't know where you got that from, because if it was, I would have found it. There was no hole in it. There was only one hole in it. And the paper told me to put it through from the back. There was no two holes in that thing. I wish it was. It's an automatic threading system, but it didn't have the hole in the needle. I think someone put the wrong needle in that thread on that sewing machine because
Yeah,
it
I'm
had
not
a
sure
barber
how to
them.
go. I know they go from the back up top, come around, go back down, and then
I
they
did
get.
that. I did that part. I knew I read the instructions, but they said you had to put the hole through the needle, the hole in the needle up top of it, and thread it through the bottom. There's no other hole there. I could take the needle out and look at it, but it's all threaded, so I ain't gonna bother. That took too long time to do that. That's a pain.
Mm,
It's a beginner's sewing machine too, so it'll teach you how to use it. It's not a bad sewing machine, but right now I'm not in the mood to use it for anything right now. I'm just concentrating my. For I wanted to see. I didn't learn how to print these. I just knew how to do them. These ball caps.
the
I just
stone
know.
or the print? It looked like a hologram.
No, it's my screen, my business name,
Oh, that's all
and
right. You can leave it like that.
and I did. I have a red press on my. I made a video of it. I made this is my second video I made, and this time I had a spirit in the studio with me when I was printing the hat. And it's
Mm,
right on the video. You can't debunk it. There's no way you can say you didn't hear it because one guy said he didn't hear it because he didn't listen to the video properly. It's at the beginning of the video. It's not in the middle of it. It's in the beginning. And I said,
mm,
I'm going to go hook the screen up, and someone says, "Help him," like that.
mm,
And I said, "What the heck was that?" And my brother said, "I heard that." I said, "Yeah,
mm,
I don't need no help to print the screen, print the chat. Maybe he meant to help the. Maybe he's telling him to hold the screen up or something. I don't know what he was talking about." But they like to get attention too, you know. Oh, let me be on the video with this guy. Let me let everybody know I'm here with him.
mm,
They want everybody. They want the attention. You know, they get bored like everybody else. They want to know that hey, I'm here, so I'm going to talk.
mm.
No one else is in there with me, so I figured I have a invisible companion. I studio, so it's not bad. It gives me content, you know, and watch hours. People listen. Some people love to hear that stuff. They love to hear. Oh, I love to hear that stuff. I get thumbs down mostly, but a lot of people have been watching it, and they probably thinking they better be careful because the way they're being smart asses on my thumbs down, you
Mm,
know, they might get something they don't want in return. So they better just smarten up. I can't control what they do. I'm not there. You know.
I
Uh,
like your background.
oh, that's a green screen. You want one of those green screens?
Yeah, I like it.
If I had your email, I could send you one. Get my email off my about page. I got it on there.
Mm.
Your room keeps turning color. You got something over there?
My TV's right here.
Oh, I thought you had a green light or something. A
No,
kind of a light going different color, red, blue, and green. That's weird. That's your TV doing that?
yeah, it's on a commercial.
Well, that's kind of cool how this is. Don't touch it. Just leave it alone. I think
Mhm.
that's awesome. I like that how it's doing that. It's kind of cool. Must be a flat screen, right?
Yeah.
I thought so. Okay. They do that when they run. You don't realize they do it, but they do. And they sometimes say protect your eyes from that too, to make your eyes tired. But as long as you ain't sitting close to it, are you?
Mm. I was about to change it, the living room around in here.
Oh, okay.
About it.
I don't
No.
want. I don't want to get up and do anything like that. If I was I'm over here. I wouldn't want to move things around. I'm too damn lazy to do that. I got too much to do as it is. I don't need to. And I got myself into getting that sewing machine. And I found I had to figure it out. It's driving me nuts. They showed me how to do the top part and how to do the bobbins and stuff. But that needle was the most hardest thing I ever even had to do. The crazy lady in the video said, "Oh, you have two holes in the needle. One you can fish it through, and it'll automatically thread it for." I said, "The girl left me on drugs, smoking something." She's from the UK. I said, "Man, lady, you're nuts. There's no two holes in this needle."
What symbol do you have on your hat?
That is my screen printing business. The English Teacher Wear, it's called.
Oh, that's your hat.
That's my hat. I made it. And
Okay.
I screen printed that. That's my business name. Custom Screen Inc. This is the channel to learn people how to screen print. But when I don't have the customers, I do live chats and live streams on here. But otherwise, if I had a lot more things to do, I would print more ball gowns. I'm going to be getting more of them sometime at some point.
And so you have the logo going around like that?
Yeah, it's a circle.
Yeah.
It's a circle, okay? Let me get this. See it right there?
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Mm-hmm.
These are the kind of hats I like. These are the 6-panel hats with the threads between them in the middle. My friend gave me that a long time ago. I had that for a long time. And the 6-panel hats are most funnest ones. That's a 5-panel. It's a flimsy one. But the ones that have the seam in the middle, these are nice hats to print on. You can print on 6-panel and
I see
5-panel.
you got a lot of words there.
Yeah, it's Bromas Homestead. A friend of mine that owns a business down the southern region. I won that in this giveaway 5, maybe 6 years ago. And ever since I've been wearing it, I haven't seen him on YouTube in a long time. He usually comes on, but he hasn't been on in a long time. What he's doing, I don't know. But they can't do any lawns now because it's winter. But they usually plow things, but he ain't on the live stream these days. I got 110 mesh aluminum frames. So what they did with this screen is the aluminum is so tight. The screens are so tight, they come out really well. In the press, I use the hat. I got a heat press for the hats to sit on the hat, and I heated up the ink and I cured it on the hat. That means it will never come out. It'll stay in this hat for a long time.
Nice.
I got one big heat press about that big for a shirt, which now I know how to run. I read on it and I picked right up on it. He told me how to run the temperature gauge on it. I didn't know how to do it. So I can put my hobby press back in the storage. So I retired that
Because that one was smaller, wasn't it? The old one was smaller.
Small, yeah. That metal one's a small one. It's metal, but it's hot. It's very easy to get burnt on when you're using it. You can burn your fingers on it. I hated that press. But this one, they make the plastic one that's heavy case. You can't burn yourself on it. I wanted it because I wanted to sit it on the press, on the shirt after I'm done screen printing it. And I can cure it on the press and then take it off. It's big. It's about that big. It's huge. It's big. It's like a plate, a big plate, but they HTV Vaughn made it, and this is my vinyl sheets too. I'm gonna be making my own stickers. That's a vinyl sheets. I'm gonna be making my own stickers later on. And this is the vinyl cutter right here. My girlfriend wants to run this. I said, when you get over here, I'll show you how to run. You can run this. Have fun, go crazy with it.
Real good at it.
What?
She'd probably be real good at it.
Oh yeah, she's smart. She's been an A student all her life. So what does that tell you? I was a wise ass and a troublemaker. I never get no A marks from me. I got in more trouble in school than I did anything. Hey, Sean Reed, Sean, how you doing? That's my new follower. She does a lot of plants and planting and plants and healthy food sheets and plants her own stuff. Good evening, Sean. So no, I ain't the A student type. I'm a wise guy, so I never. My father didn't. My late dad didn't. he added to the problem because he was never around, so he didn't want anyone to succeed. He wanted to ruin our lives, so he made us kids kind of a bunch of wise guys. We couldn't. He was a very, he was a crazy father. Put it down, he drank a lot every time and stuff. Made our lives a living hell.
Yeah, you had to try to figure out stuff on your own.
I did. Fortunately, I grew out of my wise guy and got more into doing things, using my own hands and doing my own stuff. So now I run all the machinery. I get the big, huge snowblower I run when it gets snowing out. It's like as big as it's really a big machine. It's like it will take 2 feet of snow, 2 foot to 22 to 24 inches of snow, and you'll run right through it.
Mm.
I like to own a bobcat myself, though. You don't have to
Drove
worry.
one of those before.
New cats and
No,
bull.
I'm thinking about a forklift. Well, same thing.
Yeah, get a bobcat and just pile the snow right in. That's all you have to do is push it out. It's like a little miniature vehicle. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
You have
With
to know the right and the
not
left.
the handles.
Yeah, you got to learn how to run them. I can pick up on anything, so it don't matter. And you know what happened to me one time years ago when I was younger. We went on this field trip to the highway department. Right, I made that poor guy's life a living hell.
Mm-hmm.
Between me and another friend, he said, "Oh, you can sit up in that tractor, big mistake." I started that up and I started lifting up the barrel, and he went totally frantic. Oh, get out of that vehicle! Shut that off! What do you think you're doing? You're gonna get me fired! Get out of there!
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter with you? He said, "How did you learn how to run that?" I said, "I'm good at everything." You're a wise guy. Get out of that vehicle. Get out of there. I don't want you taking that for a ride down the street or something. So we
Mm-hmm.
started up. He would get frantically nuts, He said, "You left the key, and you shouldn't have left the key in that darn vehicle, that darn tractor. You know how the big tractors, the big, large ones, the big bucket tractors.
Mm-hmm.
That's the tractor I started up."
Oh wow.
I went completely nuts. He heard me starting up. He ran in the garage. Get out of that vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who left the key in there? Get out of there, he says. I said, "Hey, what's the matter with you? I don't want you touching that vehicle. You think you want to get me fired?" He says. He ran up in the truck and pulled the key out of the ignition. They usually have a button on the thing too. They have a push button on there, but this one took a key in there. It was a big, huge yellow box of big tractor with the big wheels.
Yeah, them things huge.
He said, "I didn't know you know how to run that thing." I said, "I can run anything. I can run circles around your head too. You're a wise guy. Get out of that tractor," he says. Took the keys out of it. He went out of it. He started yelling at me.
Mm-hmm.
So another friend of mine got into one of those small tractors and started starting that one up, and the guy ran after him. He was riding around the garage. That guy went, "Hey, I had enough of you kids. What are you doing? What kind of life are you living?" He says.
Mm-hmm.
"You're gonna get me to drink something after I'm done with this, giving you a tour of this." Their place is not there anyway. Tore it down. They leveled it and they moved it. But he said, "I'm gonna drink something after I'm done with you guys. You guys are driving me. Where the hell are you coming from?
They
I
didn't
don't
want
know how to run that
you to down.
equipment. I can't help I'm good at things. No one teaches me anything. I just pick up on it and I just roll it around. I did. I just lifted the barrel up, but the friend rolled the small one around. I don't know how he learned it. He wasn't very bright, but he learned how to do that. I don't know how he learned that one.
Mm-hmm. It's
That,
like I learned how to drive a stick shift.
that kid was stupid, but he started up, started riding it around. Don't ask me how he learned that on his own. I don't know. I can't really tell you that one. Well, I guess we're a bunch of wise guys looking for trouble. I guess I don't know. I had a friend like to kick people with his dress shoes. I had to pull him off his feet, make him walk barefoot. Then a kid came in my class trying to wear his shoes backwards, and I could never figure how he did that one. Could you figure how a kid could put shoes on backwards and walk with them?
Do you still do your karaoke?
No, no. Me and my brother was talking about maybe in the future building the channel, but building it with the equipment to have the equipment to do it. Then we had no equipment, so we couldn't do it right. So I shut it off, took it down. Maybe someday we will, but I told my brother, "You're running it. I'm not doing it." He said, "Why?" I said, I don't like doing it. You can run it yourself. I just be on the background. I ain't getting involved singing. I don't like singing. I like to sing with instruments. None of that karaoke stuff.
Yeah, I love karaoke.
I can't stand it. I like to sing with music. If I had something, see, I wouldn't mind if I had the equipment. I can hear myself sing. You know what I mean? And I
Hmm.
hear it, then I can sing better. But I can't hear myself sing. I'm singing deaf, and it makes me sound horrible.
How long do you usually stay on here?
As long as I want, it's like, yeah, I stayed on here for 4 hours one night when friends of mine were on here. I can stay as
Hmm.
long as I, because this is my channel, so I'd stay on here, and I don't know. I just consider as long as I feel up to it. Yes.
Do you have a set time that you come on?
I think 7, 6. I was supposed to be at 7, but I went on here about 6:30, so 6:50. I think it started this live stream. 6:50. So I usually have some people up here, but my co-host passed away, so you don't see him anymore, unfortunately. And things happen. I don't know why, but they do. They're crazy things. Oh, everybody's hitting 40,000 subscribers. I don't even grow that my channel that much because certain people have different content on their YouTube channels. They
Hmm.
do that. They have different stuff that people like and everything.
I didn't grab me some water.
I'm just not caring about growing the channel anyway. Never get nowhere anyway. I got these dying pain in the neck people kind of stop me from growing. I think YouTube was stopping me too. I think afraid I might hit the 30,000 mark or something. If I wanted, if I could, without stopping me. I got a Patriot shirt. I put the name of the quarterback on the shirt today. I printed it on myself with my screen, my metal, my one of my screens. I printed the name on the back of this T-shirt myself. This is the name of the quarterback guy on the Patriots. I printed that myself tonight on the T-shirt, number 10. Did this myself. I can do this. That's the kind of job I know how to do. Is do this
You printed those words?
on the back. Yeah,
Oh wow,
I took it off. I took it off the original jersey.
they're big letters.
Yeah, I took it off the original jersey and I just cut it out with a cutter and put it on the stencil film and print it. There's nothing you can't do with screen printing. Just like vinyl lettering, you can take a vinyl lettering and cut out the original logo for a shirt, someone's logo, and make a screen and make a logo out and print it into the shirt. The logo and vinyl printing and screen printing, because the vinyl, the plastro ink is vinyl anyway. That's the kind of ink that is vinyl. Plastro ink is vinyl. I don't like water-based inks; they stink. But it's easy to do screen print. I learned myself how to do. I read a lot of books, and I taught myself. I was my own teacher. No one ever taught me anything about it. So I'm still reading about vinyl right now. I'm learning that now. A lady wrote it, so I'm listening to what she. You can even make cups and put your own names on cups and all the stuff you can make out of that stuff and greeting cards you can make yourself. Make all your own stuff out of vinyl if you're interested in it.
Yeah, a lot of good ideas.
So they have so much stuff out there today that's unbelievable. It even got a machine you can make your own paintings. Put your painting by numbers. They allow you to shoot your. Say if you want to take a picture of somebody, of an animal or a person, you can snap with your phone. And the place that makes these machines that I got, the heat presses and everything, they got a software out there you can actually trace out a painting of a person, and they'll put numbers in it, and they'll give you a paint with it to put in there.
Mm.
You paint flowers or whatever you want to do by taking a picture of your cell phone, putting it on the in the machine, and it starts tracing it out. And that way you can paint it all in yourself. And
Yeah, I seen something online where you can make a little doll out of yourself. You seen that?
a
It's like
what?
a photo booth, but they take pictures going around in a circle, and they make a little doll of the people.
Mm,
But I bet that's expensive.
everything's high priced. Everything is high priced. This final color cost $200. This thing right here. It was expensive, unfortunately. Nothing's cheap. If you're gonna buy a machine from someone, it's gonna cost you. Fortunately,
That's good. You like the machine.
yeah, I do, but I haven't learned how to use it yet. Because right now I'm just too busy to do it right now. I had to mess with that thing, and that was a pain. That was the biggest pain in my, you know what, that thing was. And that was hard. I see a lady messing with these darn things, and they drive me up the wall. They can do it like this, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying I'm doing this to myself, scratching my head, and I'm saying, what the hell is this? What did she just do?
Mm-hmm.
Putting the threads in like it's nothing to her. Oh, here it goes. Here's how you put it in this. And I'm saying, what did she just do? So I took the paper out that came with the machine, and I did it myself by looking at the instructions. I can't watch her. She's just doing it like this, putting it all together, showing you. I learned how to do the top part, putting the bobbin and the threads in, which she showed. But the last part of it was the most difficult thing, was the needle. And there was no two holes in that needle I have in my machine. It's supposed to be, but they must have put the wrong needle in the machine because they didn't have two holes in it, I don't think. Because
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have one.
they're hard. You can get this one here is at Walmart, and they're like that's a starter one to teach you how to run one. And
Mm-hmm.
that and nothing's wrong with owning one. It's just that how you have to learn how to do it, and that's the part I learned some. I picked up on some of the stuff she was showing on the video, but the needle itself it was a difficult one out of all of them. Trying to thread that needle, I did it by hand. I couldn't find the second hole in the needle. It was not on there, and the needle must have been the wrong one they put in there because they didn't put the one they had on that video. They should have, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's there and I couldn't see it. I don't know. So small anyway. If I took the needle out and looked at it, I'd probably say, "Oh, there's the hole right there." But it's so they have an electric needle threader in that machine. And I don't know how to use it. I just threaded it the way I usually thread a needle. Hell with it. I didn't struggle with it. They didn't show it in the instructions of the paper. They showed how to thread it by hand. It was too hard to understand. But I seen her doing that. So I'm not messing with it. I watched it and I said, "This is ridiculous." I said, the ladies are pretty smart when it comes to sewing machines. They know all about them. And us guys don't know nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
They just do it like it's easy to them. I 10 to 1. She struggled to get used to it too until later on she caught on how to do it. Everybody has problems with those things. I don't care if it's male or female.
Oh,
That's the foot pedal to it right here. They make plastic foot pedals now for these. Them.
okay. I see it.
Everything's plastic today now. There's no metal foot pedals anymore. To make everything out of plastic, they probably recycle them from somewhere. Sean, you still here? Do you leave? Or you still in the chat? I don't know if you're still in there or not. But it's just one of those things. You got to learn everything. You got to learn in life. You got to learn to when you learn how to dress yourself, how to put your shoes on your feet. Anything in life, you got to learn everything. So it's just a lesson to learn. Everything you got to learn. So once you learn things, you're all set. I'm not saying life isn't easy because it isn't, but then my sister bought me this extra thread. I got a lot of thread in my house. Hey, Rita Roost, and hey, Dennis, how you doing, bud? Well, Rita Roost, I got myself a sewing machine, so now I learned how to thread it. It was like a very difficult experience. I can tell you that one. Very difficult, but I learned how to thread it afterwards. Took me about a few days to pick up on it. She does a lot of sewing. She makes quilts. Rita Roost. I'm not going to get into doing that now. No, don't think I'm going to do that. No. I just bought it because if I wanted to put a zipper on my coat, I can do it. And I have to run the sewing to do it. That's the only reason I wanted one, to learn how to do it myself. So what's going on, Dennis? I'm very serious there, Rita Rooster. All right? Yeah, I'm very serious. Wow, what's the matter with that? I am serious. I don't want to go to someone to get a zipper done for my coat. I'll do it myself. That's why I wanted one. Not for anything else. I'm not going to make quilts like you, that's for sure. I'm not that interested in doing that. The other quilt maker, not me. But men are tailors, though. They use sewing machines. They do. Don't forget that. Men are really good tailors, too. They make suits and stuff. But they have the big machines. Just chilling. Yeah, same here. This same thing I'm doing, Dennis. I got to print my another shirt later for my brother. Put that name on the back of his, too. That's why I was waiting for it to dry in the dryer. When I get off here a little while, I'll go do it. My ink's on the screen waiting for me. But I'm not doing it right now. I don't have to run at it right now. Oh, I already threaded it. I already learned how to thread the stupid thing. It was a tough job, but I learned how to do it. I ain't watching a lady on a video do it, that's for sure. I got electrical needle. It's a automatic needle threader, but it ain't to have the same needle what they said in that machine because it didn't have that kind of needle. So I threaded it by hand. It's a pain in the neck. Then put the bobbin in there, and I learned how to do that. That's done. I picked up on it. I pick up on things. It takes me a little while, but I'm good at a lot of things. I pick up on things. Why, you surprised?
I wonder why I
My
can't.
mom used to have one at one time, but she didn't use it anymore, but it was no good anymore. But this one's pretty good. It's a Singer sewing machine. It even has a cutter on the side of it. It cuts the thread for you. See, I'm learning all that stuff. Now you can talk to your friends about custom screen printing has his own sewing machine. And they can chew the fat about that. Yeah, it's a hard thing to use. I know it's a difficult thing. I threaded it by hand. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm mashing buttons over. I was trying to look at the chat. I'm
So
mashing buttons and it's taking me somewhere.
I
Just
saw
that.
vintage machine. Oh, I know. I seen your old Singer sewing machine. Some are antiques, but that's a newer Singer sewing machine they got out. They have one the beginners. That's the beginner machine. It's good enough for me to mess around with. When I feel up to it again. If I want to make my own blanket, I can do it with that. But
Mm-hmm.
very creative. I can. But right now, I only bought it to put zippers on my coat to run anyways. I had enough. I had this girl down the street that was a seamstress. She didn't even know how to put a zipper on the jacket. You believe it? She didn't even know how to put a zipper on the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have no idea how to do it. She gave me a coat and the zipper fell off of it. I said, don't you know how to sew? I was giving her a lecture. I said, don't you know how to sew? Yeah. Then why did you do a sloppy job like this? So I got the money back and took the coat back.
Mm-hmm.
Sloppy work. She don't know how to do it. She only does dresses. That's all she knows how to do. The other owner that used to own that did coats and everything. But she only does dresses for ladies and stuff. That's all she does. Guess it's all the people that come to her to do them by phone orders and stuff. I mean, that's all she does. I don't know. Well, you got to learn other skills if you're going to make more money doing that. It's important. You just can't do dresses all the time. If that runs out and no one wants to do them anymore, then you should be out of business. I had a friend that was a seamstress. She moved to New Hampshire years and years ago, and she made. I asked her to make a suit for. I was doing a kids ministry in my church, right? And I asked her to make a cowboy suit for one of them. She made one look good too. I still got it in my closet, in my studio. She handmade it. She did an awesome job with that too.
Mm-hmm.
I made the cowboy hat myself out of felt. Oh yeah, but just not this kind of dress that she's make. She doesn't even know how to put a zipper on it, even on anything. She just made dresses regular. She didn't put no zippers. She didn't know how to do it. She didn't even know how to put a zipper on. She wasn't that smart. She never put no zipper on no dress. If she did, she know how to put them on. I hate to be the lady she makes it for. The zipper will fall off. She don't know how to do a zipper. She couldn't do my coat. So I give it to me, said it was done, and the zipper fell off. I said, yeah, are you really serious trying to sell me this? Well, I'll fix it. And then she put it on, threw it on the side and left it there. I came back after my money. She gave it back to me. I said, forget it. I'll get it done by, I'll get it done by someone else. I said, hell with it. Lucky my friend wasn't around. She would spin circles around her head. She would make everything, even blankets. She made me years and years ago. I had this place we used to live, right? And we had to have a curtain to separate the rooms. So she made a big curtain for me, right? A really nice curtain. Did an awesome job. She didn't charge me that much. And so the church was having this fundraiser for someone. I couldn't remember what it was. And I bring that to the church, and someone bought it like that. They liked it. So I needed something like this in my house. So it went quick. They raised money for the missionaries, I guess. And the person scooped it right up and paid the money and scooped it up. So I said, good, at least someone needed it. I didn't need it anymore. I have no big house like that, and I was gonna put it in a box and store it away, but someone had said, you got something to donate? I said, yeah, I got this curtain, so it came in good handy for someone else to have. And
Wow. Could
those
use.
home those we used to live in this house that had a big room. They had to separate the rooms, right? And I needed a curtain, so I asked my friend, "Can you make me a curtain?" So I was on the route at the time, so I think I paid her to do it. I asked her to make it for me, but she didn't charge me much for it. She, I don't charge you very much for it. So she made a long curtain. It was a nice looking curtain, a very thick curtain. It was a nice for to separate a room with. It did an awesome job with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the puppet suit and the cowboy uniform she made. It's in the closet in my studio. It's like a cowboy suit. She did a good job with it. She knows her stuff. I'm telling you, she can make anything.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, skills with
my
her
friend,
hands.
my friend had a lot of skills. She used to run a business like that. That's what she did. She ran a business. I was a seamstress, and she makes jackets and everything. She put zippers in coats, and she was really good at it. She did it for years. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if she's still alive or not. I don't know what happened to her now, but she could do anything. And she said, if anyone becomes a seamstress, you got to learn everything. You can't just learn one thing. You got to learn everything because you don't know who's going to come and visit you. And
Yeah.
I said to that lady, I gave her a lecture. I said, "Was someone going to come over for a jacket? You don't even know how to put a zipper in it. How you gonna manage it?"
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't answer me. She turned her head away from me. thought it was making sense, and she didn't want to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
See, my mother was like that. My mother was that way too. One time she was working at this job, this enterprise place. This girl was a college who couldn't count. My mother said, "How'd you pass your test if you can't even count?" My mother was showing her. This is why you do this, and she was like, she was stupid. She couldn't even pick up on it. She says, "How do you get through college if you don't even know how to do that?" My mother was smart, She knew her stuff. And she was lecturing this girl at going to college. She was lecturing her, and the girl couldn't even come out with an answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how my mother did that, how she did that.
Yep. Gotta be willing to learn.
Yeah. And she couldn't learn. Look at my brother, he was at this job, right? And this college kid came in, and they told him to use a forklift. He couldn't know how to use it. He was looking at it, staring at it. He couldn't use it. My brother said, "Wait, didn't you know how to run that?" And he quit and left. He couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Mm.
Some people may be smart about some things, but not everything. But I amaze my family. My family says, how you pick up on things like that?" I said, I just have that certain sixth sense about things, how to fix things. I just look at it and fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But I
I was
found that printer I used to have, man, that printer all one I had, it was
the
mixing a gear. It was missing a gear in it. Someone took a gear part out of it.
mm,
So I broke it up and threw it out in the trash. It was a missing part. That's why it wasn't working.
mm,
Someone took a kind of a gear out of like a thing that hooks to another wheel. They took it out, so it was no good.
mm.
So I found it, and that's why it wasn't running. So I just broke it up and threw it in the barrel, trashed it. I didn't lose nothing money out of it, so I just tossed it.
It was time for you, huh?
But I had years ago. I had a brand new printer. I never used it. I didn't like it. So at the time, I didn't like it. I threw it out. Brand new printer. And I didn't want the printer. My sister said, "Oh, I'm going to buy this. I don't want it." I said, "Well, don't buy it. I don't want it." "Why not?" "Because this ink is going to cost too much money. Skinny inks. It's going to cost too much money to get the ink for it. Unless you want to bill a bunch of money for us to buy." "Oh no, I ain't going to do that." "Then why are you buying it then?" We couldn't use it. We couldn't. It was too much. It was too expensive. The ink cartridge was too expensive, so we tossed it out. Brand new printer. It's a waste of money.
Mm-hmm.
But this here, that was a pain in the ass. That's so much. I said to my friend, "That's a pain in the ass." I said. My friend started laughing. "What do you mean? That thing is, all the things you got to do to that thing to get that." I finally tinkered and figured it out. My brother said, "I knew you would figure that out." I said, "Yeah, but that's what I had to go through to figure it out." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "If I had hair, I'd be pulling my hair out." And he's laughing
Mm-hmm.
because there's no hair. I shave it. But I said, um, "That thing is so much." And they made a covering case for it too, so it's covered over. So, but we're not going to lose our lights tomorrow because it's only going to be a Sunday. I mean, because it's only going to be fluffy snow, no power outages. It's going to be a lot of wind, but it's not going to be any power outages because the snow's not going to be heavy and wet. So no one's going to lose
Yeah, I
that.
never believe it's gonna snow until I wake up and I'm like, it's snow outside.
It's going to be snowing 2 feet of snow.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying 2 to 24 inches. That's a lot of snow. And I like my machine, my snowblower, so I'll go out and start it up and charge the starter up before you start it up, and then you turn it on, you go out and blow the snow. Plow the driveway, the sidewalks, and everything, and go in the house afterwards. Call it a day, and I won't leave nothing on the sidewalk they can plow over either. If the guy goes out and plows me out, what I did before is I put the snow in the street on the opposite side of the street to piss the plow guys off. So they did it to me, so I did it to them.
Mm.
I knew a guy threw a shovel at the darn plow. The guy laughed at him, got him mad.
Mm.
Right on the nose, he threw the shovel at the truck. The guy was aggravating him. The
So
guy got in trouble. That driver
clean
did,
it up?
huh?
You got a machine to clean it up?
I got a big snowball. It takes 2 to 24 inches of snow. I got
Mm.
a huge one. But I laughed at the news on the news. The guy threw the shovel at because he come out. I think that's what happened. The driver came after the guy with the plow. He tried to plow him in, so he's shoveling in. The guy tried to go on the sidewalk after him. Got in trouble. Got arrested for it too. Lost
Mm.
his job because he tried to run the guy over the plow. Crazy. And they had it right on the news. They showed it. The guy got in trouble for that. He got in a lot of trouble. They put him in jail. The guy threw the shovel at the truck afterwards. He hit the truck window with it. It was a metal shovel too. He threw it at the truck and broke his window.
Mm.
He tried to run him over, so he picked up the shovel and threw it at the windshield. And the police got him
Yeah,
after.
probably called him. Said the one with the broke window.
Yeah, they caught him. Cops pulled him over and stopped him, arrested him on his job. He tried to run a guy over the place. That's crazy. You don't try to run over someone with your plow. It can kill someone. That's stupid. So what's the poetry prompt he's going to use next time on? I know he likes to use or do one. I know.
Yeah, I don't know what he gonna say until I get there, and
I
then
know.
I.
It makes you laugh how he does it, how he comes up with these things.
Sometimes they be a whole sentence.
You see how I did that time when he said something? How I wrote that?
Mm-hmm.
You liked
Yeah,
it.
surprised me.
You
Well,
liked
okay.
it so way. That customer, that was pretty good.
Mhm.
Once
Yeah.
a way I can throw some little sayings and something, but I don't make a habit. I can't do that all the time. But that was an easy one. But
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. It's no, you can't get it wrong. It's just
I,
how you do it.
I just threw the wrench into the fire. You might as well say. Just
Hmm.
be funny.
Yeah, I like doing it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. It just depends what
He'll
I.
come after you if you don't. You say, "Hey,
Mhm.
Daybreak, what are you doing? I ain't saying anything." I heard him one night. What's around you? Ain't saying nothing. You're not saying anything what the poetry want.
I'll be eating food.
I'm saying you're good at the poetry farm. He knows it too. That's why he likes picking on you. He got other people coming in too sometimes.
When you don't hear me typing, I'm eating.
Oh, okay. All right. Now you tell me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, every time I try to have my snacks together so I can
Did you hear what
just
he said the other
sit
day
there
on
and
his
listen.
stream? What he said?
Hmm.
Did you hear what he said about the Catholic Church? What they were doing? Did you hear what he said? Putting
Mm-mm.
blood in the bread from an infant. I'm saying what? He said that. They were taking the blood out of a baby and making the bread for the church.
Mm-mm.
I said, what the heck? That's paganism. Human blood in the bread, and you're feeding it to your congregation. The Catholics and Jewish people are doing that. I said, what the heck? That's in the Bible. God says never to do that.
Mm.
It says in the Bible, never. He said never use human blood on anything. Making the bread, and I don't know if the Catholics were aware of that, but that was gross. He told me about it. Dr. Allen told me. He was talking about it on the stream that night.
Mm.
He used to be a preacher,
I'd have been in the kitchen cooking.
Did you know he was a preacher one time?
Yeah.
He told
Hmm.
me he was.
Yeah, I didn't know him then.
He quit it. He said he'd get out of it because it got too much for him or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what church congregation it was, but he got out of it. He said it got too controversial for him. He wanted no more to do with it. Too much stress on him. He said he had to get out of it. But
Mm.
I preach on my other channel, but But recently, the Lord's been stopping me from doing it. I don't know why. He's been holding me back from doing it. So I got a lot to say, and I think I got a lot to say when I do it, and people don't want to hear me.
You can't say that. Some
Yeah, they
people,
do. They don't come to my channel. They see me, they hear me, they run away. I'm not kidding you. They do. I put more power into my preaching. They don't want to hear me, so they don't come by. They skip over it. I'm not kidding you.
yeah, you just gotta probably set a time
Go
where
look
they,
at the
make a
views.
flyer.
No,
You
but
just
go look at the views of my video. How low of views I got. Only got 3 views on each video. That's why
you
people
can
don't want
make
to
a
hear me
flyer.
out.
Say what time like I'm gonna go live in an hour from now, and you could
Put
just
it out
post.
there. I don't got I got a small channel, like 65 subscribers. That's it. So I didn't ever push the channel. 'Cause I don't want 2 monetized channel. I want 1. That's it. I don't want, you know. But I'll get the channel to grow. I got friends that can help me out with that channel. I got a lot of friends over that other side. But right now, I'm just not pushing it because when he tells me what he wants me to do with that channel, then I'll get busy with it. I'm just waiting on him. I'm not pushing it. But tomorrow, I don't think Sunday's going to be a good day to even do any preaching where we're going to get snow like this over here. It's going to be too busy to do anything Sunday. I'm going to be outside doing snow blowing the snow and stuff.
No, you be waiting for. Oh,
Oh, I'll be watching that
oh,
football in the afternoon. I'll be watching beating that team next.
mm,
I love
you
seeing the other
wait
quarterback get
to
sacked.
or you might not even get no snow.
Oh, we're going to get it. Believe me, they already told us. We're going to get nailed. 2
Mm,
to 24 inches of snow. It's a lot of snow we're going to get. Oh, we're going to get it very. We're not going to. We can't get out of this one. Part of January and February months they get snow, and I guess January was picked out of all the months that we're going to have. I hope there's no more after this,
mm.
but you never know.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying you ready for the snow. I said I got one flashlight. That's what I got.
You don't get snow where you are, right?
They say it's gonna be snow here.
How much you going to get?
I don't know. I don't know. I said the
Probably
only thing
like
I got
me.
is my flashlight.
Probably like me. You're going to get the same snowstorm I'm getting.
I
It
be
says
looking at
coming up the
snow.
coast.
It snowed.
You're not going to. This snow ain't going to knock any power out because it's all dry stuff, fluffy snow. No one's going to lose any power. They said. So it's
Mm,
not going to be any power. There's no water in the snow. It's going to be all fluffy. That's all. And the Cape's getting all the snow mixed with the sleet, but that's it.
mhm.
We're not getting no
I don't
water.
know right now, so I don't know how that works. If it's gonna be ice after the rain, I don't know how that works.
So what side of where you live at? Detroit?
I'm in Texas.
Oh, Texas is going to get it too. It's coming from Texas, Colorado to Texas to up to New York to Massachusetts. And you're not going to get any water in it either. So
Mm.
I heard. So it's coming from that area where you're located. You get some of it. I don't know how much, but I know it's going to become a big storm because it's coming from Colorado. It's coming up from Colorado to Texas, up to the southern area, up to it's going to go right up to Massachusetts, where I am, and it's going to be bombing us over up here. So you can imagine it's going to intensify as it comes up because it's going to be mostly cold air with it. There's no water with it. It's only cold air, and it's going to produce more and more snow. So that's why we're getting a lot. There's no water or nothing, just dry, fluffy snow. And that's why it's going to be a lot because it's going to be intensifying, getting more and more and more snow on the ground, burying it.
And you said you where? Where are you?
I'm in Massachusetts,
Nice.
not in Boston though, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the
I can see if
eastern
it's.
Massachusetts, and we always get the bad weather over here. We don't like it, but we get it.
Do you get a lot of snow?
We're going to get a lot of snow, 22 to 24 inches
Mm.
this Sunday into Monday. So we're going to get nailed, unfortunately. I got the big snowblower ready for it, so it's out here. That's
Mhm.
ready to clean it up. Well, the chat's quiet now. Where'd everybody go? Everybody in the chat still?
What does it mean when you say add channel?
What?
It says add channel on the top.
I don't know.
Mm.
I wouldn't touch anything if I were you over there. It might knock
Right.
yourself off.
Mhm. That's all I do. Hitting the buttons.
Yeah. I had one friend knock himself off. I remember, I'll tell you something, years and years ago, when I used to have StreamYard, right? I didn't know how to run it. My friend knocked me off my stream, all right? He knocked me off the stream when I was running it, right? And I didn't know how to run it. So, oh, I'm sorry, he says. He knocked me off, right? So I had to figure out how to come back on. I said, you turkey. I said, you knocked me on. He started laughing. Oh, I'm
Mm.
sorry, customer. I knocked you off by accident. Yo. That's what Dennis is saying. Yo. Wow. He ain't getting no snow. He ain't in that area. He ain't getting none. He ain't getting no
Not
snow.
the wind is just sound breezy right now.
Mhm.
Let me peep out the door real quick. Hold on.
Oh,
Still raining.
oh, you're having rain over there, huh?
Hmm.
Oh. We're not getting any rain at all over here. Zero. We're getting the cold weather and the fluffy snow and everything. I wish we really would get rain, but no, I don't want to wish that because I hate the snow when it's mixed in rain and water and stuff. Then it would knock the power off. This has no water in the snow we're getting. There's no power outage going to happen. There's no. It's not going to be any water in it. It's fluffy. That's it, and that's all we're going to get. We're going to get a lot of it, but all dry snow. That's a weird. We had one like that one year, one time, and we had a fluffy snowstorm. Then what happened? I remember last time the water went into the snow and made it heavy. Supposed to get dry, and then it ended up getting mixed sleet and rain with it.
Hmm.
They said it ain't going to happen this time, but they said that happened one time. So it's supposed to be fluffy, and it ended up turning into mixture of rain and snow. But this time they said, oh, no one's going to get it, but we're going to keep an eye anyway on it. So you never know. This weather's wacky anyway. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's wacky for Cocoa Puffs, but it's wacky.
Hmm.
I'm
And
trying to support our friend Alan, Dr. Alan, sound with Dr. Alan. Uh, I try to be on his channel when he comes on. If I'm on my football game, watching on TV, if you don't see me, that's why I'm not on. So if you
and
don't see me, you can tell him why. All right?
hmm
I'll be
yeah,
watching my football game.
yeah, you gotta do the stuff you like to do.
I usually be on there, but if I don't see me Sunday, that's where I am.
Hmm.
I see. I never was really interested in football, but lately we had this new quarterback on the team, so he's winning all the games, and it's getting interesting.
Yeah, you might could send a sport update to him. So
23 years old. That's all he is.
you tell him the score, and he can announce it in case somebody else watching it ain't
But
watching.
he's only 23 years old. This kid, and he's winning all the games for them.
Mm.
He's an awesome quarterback. Good in college for everything. And the other coach we used to have, the Belichick, wouldn't give any rookie quarterbacks a chance. But the guy that's running the team now was an expatriate player, Grable. So he took confidence in this kid, and the kid's showing him that he got his stuff. And
Mm.
he keep winning. They're on the top. They're on first place right now in the division, so they're doing good. They're almost to the Super Bowl. That's how good the kid's doing.
Do you have a favorite team?
Yeah, New England Patriots.
Mm.
They're in New England. I live in New England, so we have New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was on the roof, someone gave me a bunch of old Patriots cards, right? And I don't like football, so I gave them to my brother. I said, "Brother, you can have these. You want them?" He says, "Yeah." Old Patriot players, way back in the day. And I said, "You can have these. You want them?" I don't want to. I don't want them. I don't even watch football. I don't watch football usually, but I'm getting into it now. But it's something to watch on Sunday. Give me a time off from this crazy platform here, because this
Yeah,
thing can drive you
like
cuckoo. If you do too much, it can drive you up the wall and make you climb the wall like a spider.
yeah.
But the kid's doing a good job being the quarterback of the Patriots. So he's really showing his stuff. So he will win this game. The other team he's taking on, they stink. They're
Mm.
bad. They can't. The guy's a rookie quarterback. The other guy got hurt, and the guy never threw a ball in the game yet. And he's out there going to be a quarterback. He's going to get sacked. He's going to be on the ground. He's going to get sacked a lot in that game because he didn't play yet. He's the first time he's going to play in that game. He hasn't played all year, so he's going to get his ass sacked on the ground.
I like to see him run and spin.
I like them get sacked. I laugh at the quarterback and they sack him. I start laughing at it.
Mm. You ever see him run and spin when they go to reach and they spin, turn, and
Yeah,
keep going?
sometimes. They got so many rules now. They won't even let you do anything in that sport now. Just touch a jersey, they probably will foul on you. It's
Mm.
ridiculous. Sometimes the darn referees are blind till they don't see anything. They let it go.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy days,
Hey,
man.
it's Friday, right?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh, okay.
So what is going on over there with you? Everybody else okay over there? You and your daughter okay?
Yeah, we okay.
That's good.
It's just, we at the house.
Mm,
I'll probably go to sleep soon.
mm.
Mm.
I heard that you gave the person a he ho, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You told me.
Yeah.
I could put it into funny language.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't need all that stress on you.
Mm-mm.
Didn't need all that. No woman needs to be put through all that stress on you.
Yeah. I feel better.
Maybe someone will come along and be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
The good Lord will provide a
All
nice guy.
right.
But you don't need anybody right now. You need your peace and quiet.
Yeah, I'm not rushing myself.
No, I don't think you should anyway. Just be at peace with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, be at peace with yourself. That's what he says a lot. He's right about it too. Because the world is changing, he said. And it is. It's a lot of things going on right now that is unbelievable. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I'm telling you, all the stuff that's going on and everything, that kooky nutcases in Washington. I'm not going to say anything about it, but that's what he is. Idiot.
Yeah, I don't think they talk about that on these things they try to market channel.
Well, that's why I ain't saying anything. I'm saying in a way that they ain't going to say nothing. Because they say something, I'll tell them off. I did before. But I'm not saying anything about him. I'm not saying no names, but he's a kook. And he's a fruitcake, all right? If you don't like it, Google, you're a fruitcake too, and so is you too. We're all a bunch of fruitcakes. I'm not saying any names, am I? Cocoa Puffs ain't a fruitcake, is it? Fruity Pebbles is, right? They don't say anything to me about that. I know how to talk on here.
Speaking of Fruity Pebbles, that's a good cereal.
No, but I'm saying they don't get after me because I ain't saying anyone's names. I didn't say a word name. I don't want to mention that goof. What do you want to talk his name for? The cuckoo puff bird I'll talk about on the Fox cereal.
Are you printing any shirts today?
I was printing the shirt I showed you with the name on it. That's all I was doing.
Mm.
Everything's been slow. But this ball cap, I can't wait to get a 6 panel ball cap. But the one here that I showed you was a 5 panel. And
I'm gonna show you Sound Doctor shirt, but I don't know if I can. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick because he
okay.
got the hat and the shirt.
What?
Sound Doctor, I have the hat and the shirt from him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to go in my closet and see if I can see it.
Just don't get lost in it, right?
Hmm.
Don't get lost in your closet and you can't get out.
Let me see real quick if I can find shirt.
What's going on, Dennis? Don't get lost in there now. It's chilly over here now. It's starting to get cold now. What's this? Temperature? 30 degrees now. It's funny though. It's funny how the weather is these days. Now it's feeling colder in here now. It's getting to be dropping to 22 out there. That wasn't so cold. Now it's 20 degrees out. It's getting cold. Getting colder out now. It's turning to 20 degrees now. It was 30. Now it's 20. Hope you can get lost in that closet. I guess she found a way out of the closet, huh? I thought for me you got lost.
I was trying to find it. I was finding every shirt but that one.
Oh, okay. Probably in the laundry basket.
Yeah, I probably. I don't know. I thought I hung it up,
You can
but
show
I'll
it
find
to me
it next time so I can show you the shirt and the hat.
Yeah, you can show it to me some other time when you find it, all right? That's easy to be misplaced somewhere. You can easily lose a hat. I know I've done it. And then you can lose your shirt too and say, "Oh, what did I do with the shirt?" And then you end up finding in the laundry and it was dirty and you have to wash it. That's what happens, you know. It does get lost in the shuffle of things.
I
You know,
might get it back.
so what did it say on the hat?
It just says Sound Dr. Allen, and the shirt says Sound Dr. Allen.
Is it
Bring
embroidery the hat or is it
your
screen?
ears.
What is it? Embroidery the hat or
Yeah, embroidered.
Okay.
And the shirt is printed. And it says, bringing clarity to your ears.
Oh,
Sound.
okay. Huh, that's cool. This ink here is vinyl. This is Plastro Inks is vinyl, and sticks really good to the hat. And and this does a that's my business name.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
It's a creative word.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's copying my name. You know, I better look out. They have to give all their money to me. I see people trying to copy my name using it. That's how stupid people are. How stupid can you be? I got it registered, so why are they using it? I had that name for 26 years so far. I
Mm-hmm.
came out and no one else was having this name, and all of a sudden I see everybody using it. And I said, "Hey, some nerve. They want to make me rich, I guess. Give me all their profits when they find out. Get the lawyer, and they'll go after, give him a lawsuit, and say, hey, you got to give all the money to him because he owns that name. It's a secret behind that name no one knows about either.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me show you something. This shirt here alone, oops, out of there. This shirt alone is vinyl. See this shirt in the front?
Mm-hmm.
Vinyl leather, cheap vinyl leather, paper vinyl. All right, but it's water. You can use it in the machine. But they don't have to wash the shirt when they do this. You know, they didn't wash the shirt when they made this iron on up. These comes in sheets.
It's a bright color. That's nice.
Yeah, and they don't have to wash the shirt when they make iron-ons on it because they expect the person that buys it will wash it. You know, so if you wash it inside out, this won't wear out. They tell
Mm-hmm.
you even still screen when you wash a shirt, make sure it's inside out,
Mm-hmm.
not right side out, but inside out.
Yeah, scrubbing it off.
So that it wears down if it don't. Now it's showing snowflakes on here on this thing. Is it snowing out right now? 6 to 8 inches of snow expected on Sunday. Now it says 6 to 8 inches. Now it changed.
Is that more or less?
It's less.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're saying. Let me see if it, I'll find. I'll listen to the weather later. It said it's 6 to 8 inches. That's unreal. It's supposed to be more than that. Yeah, it's only that. Then I don't want the water going out and doing too much of it. But that's just starting out. You know, they say there's supposed to be more. We'll see though. Time will tell. And I can show you something this stream too. I can do this too. See?
I like that. I
That's
like
how
that banner. I mean the blueprint purple. Well, now it's changing colors. It looks blue.
flag to the flag now.
Mm-hmm.
That's my color for the stream. That's a wild cabin. That's a green screen.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a green screen.
It look like you upgrading your channel. All kind of ways. You're upgrading your machines, your channel.
Mm.
It's good.
That's a green screen in the back of me.
Matter of fact, and you even got a girlfriend
I
since the
do.
last time I talked to you.
She's smart, smarter than I am.
That's
Smarter
good.
than I am. She picks up everything like this. Just she picked up a
So
keyboard and
she's
started
like
playing.
you. She's
Yep,
skilled like you. She
yeah,
can
but she can
make
play a
things.
piano, a keyboard and a piano like this, and write songs and everything. Smart as anything.
Oh, and then you play guitar, so that's
She
perfect
wants
match.
me to teach her that. So she wants me to teach her. I got a guitar I'm going to give her. I have one. I'm going to put a backup, a pickup in it, like electric. Make an electric guitar out of it.
Are you gonna give her the guitar?
Yeah, I got it. Got it right in here.
That's
Want
nice.
to see it?
Mm-hmm.
I see. I have two or three guitars as it is, but this guitar here, I'm gonna put a pickup in it, make an electric guitar out of it later.
Yeah, I want one too. Want a guitar. I was playing one, but then my son or daughter got rid of it, or I don't know what happened to it.
Hmm. So I should have one without anyone else taking it from me. Then you can actually. This is the red guitar I was talking about.
Oh, that's nice. I like it. The front of it.
Hmm. I was breaking this in.
I think I would paint mine though.
It's a little low. It's a little bit off. It's one. I think it's a little bit off out of tune a little bit. The acoustic guitars are very quiet.
Can you still
Light,
hear me?
a light-weighted red guitar, and I gotta get a string for my electric guitar. I gotta get an E string for because I broke it on my electric guitar because I was tuning it. You have to know the chords to do that.
Mm. You gonna make me pull out the piano?
Yeah, I tell you, if you know the chords real well in the guitar, and when the one thing that drives me completely crazy when I watch a famous guitar player looking at his neck, I like to hit him over the head with his guitar. I can't stand people doing that. It's like they're stage right, and you have to look at the guitar neck. Give me a break, you know. I'm saying, what the heck? And they look at the guitar like, hate that when I see that. What are they looking at? Out of tune a little bit. But if one string's out of tune, I let it stay that way. You know why? I let the whole guitar go out of tune, and I tune it up again. If I tune one string, the whole guitar will go out. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit out. That's what they call flipping over on the the frets of the guitar. Bup, 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 bup. And this will go out of tune, and I'll put it back in the case, and I'll have to tone it up some other time. But the
I
black,
like it.
the one over here, the case, the heavy case, that's well broken in. I bought that used, and if I bought it new, I wouldn't be able to afford it. That thing goes for a lot of money, like $10 or $20, $30,000 for
Oh
that
shoot.
acoustic guitar, because it's made over different countries and parts of different. Well, the knobs are made in Germany. You know, I want to put a pickup on that guitar and make it real noisy. Make it out of electric guitar later on down the road. Not right now though. It's back in there. Had trouble putting this back in one day. The guitar wouldn't fit in here. Break this in, guitar in, and everything. Break it in, and what happens is the person that plays it after you have no problem playing it. Oh, that's a matter. Because the person that plays it after I do, don't have no problems because it'll be broken in. So that's why.
I had to come find my charger.
That's why if you're a musician, as I am, for like since '83, I think I had that playing that guitar since '83, and it's a hobby, you know. It's not like I want to just start a singing career or anything. Um, Certain things you learn on an instrument. Now it's starting to get cold outside. My room's getting really cold in here. So we're getting real freezing there. The temperature went down, so that means I'll be turning the heat up a little bit tonight. They said to turn up the heat and run the water in your sink because you want your freezing, the pipe's freezing. I'll put this on. But when you're any instrument can be out of tune, you know, even the piano will get knocked out of tune. If it does, you're in trouble. Because you have to call a professional piano tuner. It costs a lot of money because you have to use a tuning fork to tune the guitar back, tune the piano back up. It takes a lot of money to do that. That's how they tune the human voice, you know, by using the tuning fork behind the ear. I don't know if you knew that. That's how they tune the human voice to be a singer. Use a tuning fork
Yeah.
behind the ear holes.
I had to move over here where my charger is.
Yeah,
But I turned my camera on, but it's so dark you can't see me.
yeah. So that's how
I
you
was
do it.
on 3%.
Oh, okay. That's how they tune the human ear to sing, you know. So I know a lot about singing, and they use a tuning fork behind the ear to tune the voice up of a person that can't sing, and sing like a professional. A lot of people are born with a voice. I was born with my voice, but a lot of people who don't know how to sing, you can tune the air up behind the ear with a tuning fork. That's how they do it. They tune the piano the same way. It's a instrument they can tune the piano with. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I got a keyboard, but I don't know how to play it. But I was playing the guitar, and I was actually sounding pretty good on the guitar. So I'm gonna have to get me one, but not that expensive, probably for maybe like
Yeah,
$100 or something.
but that's what they tune the human voice with, though. It's a tuning fork. They hit the certain part of the ear in the back of the ear, and they tune the voice up.
Mm.
That's how they tune the piano with the same thing. I know.
It's starting back to rain a little bit here.
Yeah, I'll be right back, or I'll be right back. So stay on the piano. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. All right. There I am.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Had to check my shirts I washed, and I had to wash the other shirt. I'm going to print them for my brother. Put that name on the back of his Patriot shirt too. But had to wash the shirt because when you print iron-ons on the shirt, you don't have to wash them. They do it without washing. I know that shirt wasn't washed, and I had to wash it up. Make sure it's printable.
Where do you find those nice sweatshirts you got on?
What, these?
Yeah.
This one I happened to work. I took a zipper out of it years ago, and I cut it down and took up the zipper and sewed it by hand, and I made it out of a pullover hoodie. You can buy these in the store. They sell them. Stores sell these. I got this out of a store one time.
Yeah, I
But
might have to get me another one.
it was a zipper one, and I cut the zipper out and sewed it up. Made it out of a pullover hoodie instead. It's more warmer that way. You can buy them with pullover ones too. They sell them. I
Yeah,
got
I had got one out of a store, but it's kind of thin. It's like it's not heavy. It's just kind of thin,
I got one
but
here
it's
too.
all right.
I got a lot of red hoodies. I love the color red. Uh, I like wearing red. I have a lot of red sweatshirts and hoodies and stuff like that. This room is getting kind of chilly. That's why I had to put that on for it, because it's getting kind of chilly in here. So the temperature's dropped. And if you play a guitar in a cold room, you'll knock your guitar right out of tune.
Oh wow,
That's what happens to the
never
guitar.
heard that.
It drops. The the tune does. Yeah, to tune it back up. And I guarantee that guitar's out of tune right now, so they put it away in the case. It's probably not in tune now. Probably out of tune. But a piano don't lose a tune unless it's not used for many years, and it can lose its uh, ability to play. Has to be tuned back up. It's like any other machine that needs to be done that way. So it's just a matter of time it loses its tune.
Have you ever tried that method where everybody's using a saran wrap and putting it on different stuff on the shirt? They'll do like a crayon painting,
Well,
and they'll
they
wrap.
have foil you can put on a plaster ink shirt and make it out of a gold color of a shirt.
Oh,
You can do a lot of things with screen printing. They have gold foil stuff that you lay over the paint, and you heat it up on it, and it turns gold looking. You even have glitter paint too, with glitter in it, with gold glitter. You have so much stuff. I even have ink out there. It looks like a shirt. When you print it on the shirt, it looks like the letters ripped on it, and then he ripped it. It's the way the ink is made. Have all kinds of stuff out
yeah,
there.
that marble look.
You know how you tear a piece of paper to make it look like that? I have a shirt somewhere in my drawer that looks like that too. Someone gave it to me. It looked like it was a piece of old paper was ripped, and it looked like it, and it wasn't really like that. It was the ink that did it. They have that kind of ink out there that does that. It makes it look like that. I don't know how they do it, but then you take this gold. They can give gold paint, and it has glitter chips in it. It makes it the shirt glitter a little bit, like it has a glitter to it, and
Yeah,
and they have one that glows in the dark. You can add fluorescent kind of mixture to it, makes it glow in the dark. It's a lot of stuff what they got out there. And it's nonstop.
you know what else? I see a lot of people getting. They're getting these like it's like a sheet, but it'll have like UV light paint on it and stuff, and they're using it for their backgrounds.
Mm.
You probably know how to make those too.
Yeah, they have things out there. They have some kind of a glow thing they put on a jack. You know, how like a headlight of a car hits it, and
Yeah,
they got them out there.
highlights. Yeah.
That's for safety reasons. They have them. So if someone works in the city or something, they have to be seen when a car comes. That's why they wear them. They cost like $50 a whack, but the coats do. 50 to 85 to 100 because they're made the way they're made. They're waterproof and they glow in the dark and stuff. They're waterproof and they're rubber and they can't get water through them. Cost a lot of money for those coats. Those kind of coats they use out in the public. When the 2 hours comes out, I have to go off here after 2 hours. Can I go do the other shirt? I told my brother I'd print it for him later. So I was
Well, I
waiting.
appreciate you for
I'm not going off
chatting
yet.
with me.
Wait the 2 hours and we'll end this. It ain't 2 hours yet. But it's a lot of things you can do with screen printing. You can even make puzzles yourself. Did you know that?
Mm, I didn't know.
You take a picture of someone, you make a puzzle out of it.
Was
I,
it cardboard and vinyl?
no, it's just a puzzle kit they got out. You can put it in an inkjet printer and they print it out. And you can break it up into a puzzle. I've done that before.
Oh, cool.
Everything.
What kind of store does that? It's just a printing place.
No, it's just a regular arts and crafts store like Michael's or whatever.
Oh, they do it there.
No, they don't do it. You do it at home, with the inkjet.
Oh,
They don't do it. You can do it yourself. Get an inkjet printer and, you know, I think they probably use it with a photo software they can use it with. They might give you a software you can use it with it, but it's easy to do. Just a paper there, print to a printer.
yeah.
You take it out of the printer, you crumble it up as a puzzle, breaks into a puzzle.
Okay.
I've done it before. I have it somewhere. I think it's in my studio in a drawer somewhere. And I made it out of a puzzle one time. A picture of I used to have a dog and broke him up into a puzzle and everything. So it's like it's usually you can do a vinyl puzzle. You can do that too in vinyl too. But I
Yeah,
never.
I've been working on this painting. I got a painting that I'm painting.
Okay.
It's like a painting, but it doesn't have a lot of color to
Mm-hmm.
it. And I'm just taking color and adding to it, like the trees. I'm adding more
Oh.
green and stuff like that. The sidewalks, painting them,
Mhm. Okay.
the gate. Just testing out something.
Was it paint by numbers?
It was painted by somebody, but they didn't add a lot of color.
Do you know you can get a software you can make your own painting by shooting it with your cell phone?
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they have a HTV Vaughn makes it. It's a software you can actually take a picture of something from your cell phone, a pet or flowers or whatever, and you'll trace it out on that machine. Hook it to your computer, it'll trace it out for you, and you can make and they give you the paint with it, and you can paint the picture. They give you the color to put in
Oh,
there,
cool.
and it
I
tells you
like
numbers,
that.
what numbers they do it.
Yeah, I
And
like that.
it's kind of interesting. I seen it. They said you can make your own greeting cards with it too.
I like to try some more stuff with painting. I see some people paint with like it look like they got spackle, but they're doing a painting with it.
You can buy a paint by number kit. They got them out there in the stores.
Yeah.
They give you the paints with them. You follow the numbers and paint the colors they tell you to put in there. And I did that
Mhm.
before too myself. I don't know where the heck that painting went to. I painted something about Jesus before. I don't know whatever happened to that painting. I never finished it. Never happened. Never knew what happened to it. And I moved. I lost it, I guess. But
If
they
I
do.
had my own home, I would paint the walls different colors. But
Oh,
in an apartment, you can't really just paint any kind of colors.
hmm. I painted this room beige.
Hmm.
It'll fit more of a classic color, but I wouldn't paint any other color but that. That's for sure.
I like stuff like yellow, orange. you
I
know.
wouldn't paint my room red. That's for sure. That would drive me nuts.
Mm.
People in Canada do that. They paint their rooms red. One guy had a kid's room that was painted red, the walls, and the ceiling was painted like a dark blue with white stars on it. It was kind of weird.
I
Could
seen
be.
one guy painting bubbles all over the wall. It was pretty cool. He just did it with spray can
Mm-hmm.
and like this paper. He outlined it with the white
Yeah.
with the spray can, and then he had added a little black to make it have shadow.
Well, they're
And he
good at.
had bubbles.
Some people have skills that can do that.
Hmm.
Look how they make it graffiti on the buildings. That is another skill in itself. So a lot of things people do out there that normally takes skill. Everything takes skill these days. But not everybody has it though. But some people do have skill and they waste it. It is
Yeah, I need to learn a couple more skills myself,
like what?
like knitting. I like knitting. I did it a while, long time ago, knitting, but I'm sure I can do it again. But
Yeah.
I just have to get the supplies and stuff I need,
Mm.
and the paint and all that kind of stuff,
Mm.
and fabric, and see what I come up with.
Now that's what's fun. You can actually make your own blankets and a quilt and stuff. That'll be something.
Yeah,
You can make an income out of that too if you got people that want to buy them and you make extra income that way.
yeah. I was thinking about trying to make some curtains,
Uh,
ruffle curtains.
yeah. You have to learn if you get a sewing machine, you got to learn how to thread it. The pain in the neck.
Hmm. Yeah, be saying this lady sold us some stapled curtains. Everything stapled together.
Oh wow! Trying to learn a sewing machine, it's hard to do once you learn it. Like Rita knows how to do it real well. Rita Roos.
Yeah, I might have to staple it, then go back over it and then sew it. Then take the staples out.
You can get pins to do that, too. All those small pins you
Oh,
put.
okay. Yeah, that'd be easier.
That would be. They don't cost much for those either. I got plenty of thread in my house. My ex sister in law left it all when my brother got rid of her. She left all
Mm.
the thread here, so I took it and I'm using it. So I get my hands dirty too. So all right, it's 2 hours. I'm gonna end this and I'll see you again. All right. So come by again,
Okay.
stop by again, and be on the piano again.